Hello friends, in this video we are going to see how to reduce the LVM file system. Okay, so sudo lvs. Here you can see in this video I am going to reduce the LVM to 7 GB. I am going to remove 7 GB from his 23 GB, and the LVM also I am going to remove 7 GB. Means 16, it will be a 16 GB, it will be a 14 GB. Okay, so this is how we are going to remove. And VGS, you can see as of now it is 17 GB available, so 7 plus 7, it will be 14. So furthermore 14 GB will be added, which means 32. Okay, it will be a 31 or 32 GB. Okay, VG will be free as 32 GB. Please remember, whenever we are going to remove the file system, reducing the file system, you have to take the backup of the data. So for example, if we have the 23 GB, it's having only 7 GB of data, so which means 16 GB will be free, so there will be no data loss, even though you have to be careful about the data. So you have to take the backup or whatever you can do, take the data. Okay, backup, data backup. Okay, and so if you want to reducing the file system LVM, so you have to unmount the file system first. So you can see it is mounted. So LVM2 and LVM1 also it is mounted. Now I am going to unmount it. We just unmount temporarily, that is enough. So you can use file system or mounted directory, anything you can use. I am going to use the um, file system. Okay, LVM1. So if I run the df-th, it not be there. Okay, so once you unmounted, we have to check the file system error. So sudo e2fsck -ff, okay, slash dev, and then zvg0 and zvg0 lvm0 lvm1, okay, and the lvm2. So I am going to remove 7 GB, means so it was okay. I am going to remove 7 GB from LVM2, so I am going to reduce as 14 GB. Okay, similarly LVM has 7 GB remove, 20 minus 7, it is a 14 GB. So here LVM2 is will be a 16 GB, LVM1 will be 14 GB. So we have to run the sudo resize to fs file system and slash dev zvg0 zvg0 lvm 1 as, so lvm1 already 20 GB. I'm going to remove 7, 20 minus 7, 14 GB, 14 GB. Okay, okay, and lvm2 is 16 GB, 23 minus 7, it will be a 60. Okay, here you can see it was 23 minus 7. Here you can see it is 23 minus 7, it is a 16. Okay, it is not removing the file system, it is optimizing the file system. Okay, now the real action block. So before we have to know the default PE size. VG volume groups default PE size, sudo VG display, because these two file system belongs to, okay, where is that, belongs to volume group VG0. So we have to know default PE size for that volume group 0. Okay, VG display um, EZVG0, that's it. Here you can see it is 32 MB. Okay, default PE size is 32 MB. So calculator, mm, calculator up, which means I am going to remove 7 GB. No, 7 into 1024, it will be 7168 divided by 32, which is default PE size. Here you can see 224 PEs. We have to remove 224 PEs from the LVM. Okay, so sudo lv reduce -l minus 224 slash the agent vg0 agent vg lvm1. Okay, now lvm2 I am going to remove with capital L because we have to know how we have to remove 7gp. Okay, resized. Here you can see it is approximately the LVM1 will be approximately 13. That is fine. Okay, is approximately 16.97. Now it is removed. Now we have to run the resize to fs command. Okay, for the LVM2 as well as LVM1. So it is resized now. We have to mount it now. Sudo mount -av enough. Okay, it will get automatically mounted because we haven't removed from a FS tab. We temporarily unmounted, right? You mount. So we have to run the sudo mount -av command. Successfully mounted. Here you can see successfully mounted. Okay, now if I run the df5.th now, here you can see 16gb. LVM2 will be 16gb. It is removed from 23 minus 7 is 16gb, but LVM1 still we can see the same. Why? It should be removed, but still it is not reflected. Then so I should use the -r flag. Okay, I forgot that one. Always try to use the -r flag when you reducing the file system as well. After this lv reduce -l -7gp, at the end small r you have to use it. Okay, so I forgot to use that one. That's why I'm trying to check. Sudo lv display slash the agent vg1 agent vg lvm1. Or I said I did something mistake. Mm, yeah, I have unmounted. LVM1 will be 14gb 16, right? Okay, so 224 will be LVM1 7gb capital L for LVM2. Okay, so 16 LVM2 will be 16, LVM1 will be 14, but it is definitely reflected. Okay, let me try system sudo daemon reload. Even that one also not reflected. So sudo lv reduce -help. So -r. I should use -r command. So I forget that one. Anyway, so now I am going to reboot the machine. We'll see what is happening after reboot. So I have installed the VirtualBox. There the VM is booting. It is logged in successfully. Now I am going to do SSH once again. Okay. History -d 322 history. Yes. sudo lvs. Okay, I did some mistake, I believe. Let me try sudo. Okay, let me unmount and we can try once again. Sudo sorry, umount lvm1. I have unmounted. Now I am going to do error to file system check. E2 error to fsck hyphen ff and the lvm. Okay, now there is no information. Okay, there is no errors. Now I am going to run this sudo resize to fs, sudo resize to fs. Okay, file system and 14 gp. 14G is enough. Okay, now I'm going to remove LVM. Sudo lvreduce hyphen L hyphen 224. Okay, from the LV. It's showing this one. Once again I forget to use hyphen R flag. Sudo resize resi to fs the LVM. Okay, and mount it. I cannot unmount it. Oh, I don't know why. lvreduce. Okay, let me try once again. What we can do? Okay, let me try once again. Okay, first I'm unmounting it. Okay, and resize to f 14 gp. Okay, lvm1. Okay, then I am going to run the lvreduce command hyphen r flag with now. Okay, okay, now I'm going to run the resize to fs command once again, and I'm going to mount it back. df5.th now. th, it is 13 gp. Okay, so what mistake I did? So better it has to work. Okay, but I don't know why it is not worked. We have to debug, but I always best practice we have to use the hyphen r flag at the end. Okay, this is how we have to do the uh, LVM reduce. Okay, and I just want to highlight one more thing. This and all ext4 file system we can reduce and we can extend, but XFS, coming to the XFS file system, we can extend is possible. Okay, but reducing the file system in XFS not possible. In fact, it is a very really hard. I can say in fact no, not possible to reduce the file system in XFS. Okay, so I mean, when you are increasing the file system, check whether it is ext4 or XFS, and get the right information to right persons and all, and then do the activity. Please remember, take the backup before doing the mm, file system reduce. Okay, so yeah, and that's all about this video, friends. Please consider subscribe my channel, and also I'm going to upload this short video in the YouTube short. So if you want to see the full video, please check in the description, and you can understand clearly how to reduce the file system, because in that video I have encountered the lots of error. So we have to I have used the resize command, but it doesn't reduce the file system. Always best practice we have to use hyphen r flag when we reduce in the file system as well as extending the file system, always use -r flag at the end. Okay, thank you so much, friend. Please, if you want to see the full video, you can check the description. There is a link to check it out. Thank you so much, friends. Please let me know in the comment section if the video is really helpful and share it with your friends. Thank you.